For more than 2 decades, a couple from Westport, New York has been training their dogs to save lives. You may remember a few years ago we met their Newfoundland named Rowdy, who was a certified water rescue dog. Now their new puppy is following in his big brother's footsteps. Our Will Hool has the story.
At less than 9 months old, Elton's just a puppy. And trainers Ralph and Anne-Marie Holzhauer say that it's rare for a dog that young to even attempt to be certified for water rescue. On the shores of Lake Champlain, the Holzhauers spend their mornings in the water training their dog to sit, stay, and save lives.
Elton is a Newfoundland male. He's 8.5 months old right now, so he's really a puppy. He weighs probably somewhere right about 100 pounds.
Elton, go!
So Elton has a bit of growing to do, really. There's 3 levels in the trial events. Each has 6 things that you have to pass. You have to get everyone to get certified at that level. And he's very, very young, even for the first level.
Go fast!
The water dog level, the first level, dogs are probably in the neighborhood of 18 months to maybe 2.5 years old that pass that.
There you go, Elton. Good, good.
While Elton is very young, Ralph is no stranger to training Newfoundlands for water rescue.
I've had 4 that I've trained for water rescue, Elton being the 4th. I've really enjoyed it. I get out and probably wouldn't be doing the things I'm doing if it wasn't for the Noofs that I've put in competitions. We go to trials all over the country. We've been with our Noof to trials in Baltimore, Denver, Boston area, New York City. And they all have very different personalities. They generally are a soft dog, a very gentle dog, very, very concerned with and empathetic to the people around them, even people they don't know.
And while Elton's life-saving skills could help swimmers or even emergency responders, the Holzhauers say it's likely his duties will be to protect his family.
In Europe, they're used a lot on the beaches. It's a standard procedure. You're on a very, very nice beach. I can imagine being on the Riviera, you could be distracted, and your Newfoundland will not be distracted. He will be watching, or she will be watching the water and diligent. With 8 grandchildren and people in our own family, it's pretty nice to know that they're being watched all the time.
Good job. Good, good.
If he was to get through the first level, he would be able to save people who are in a boat.
Oh, very good boy. Okay, okay.
He could go out and he can either pull in a line that they had, or
he could go out, go around, and a person could take his tail and he could bring them in.
Yeah, he could bring them in.
So he could save someone.
If you had a water dog excellent, in other words, you could do all 3 levels.
Go fetch.
You would have a dog that could virtually do anything. Save an unconscious victim, go underwater, under an overturned boat, and pull some back under and bring them in.
Good boy, good boy. Good job.
If those things actually occurred, I'd have no doubt that my Newfoundlands would go out and save somebody.
Good, good. Wait. Ready? Take. Go save her.
Save me! Save me! Come on, save me, big boy! Save me! Good boy!
Good, good, Elton.
Good save me! Good save me!
Good, good job. Very good. Good job. Good. Good job. Good. Very nice, Elton. Very, very nice.
They kind of are very assessive of situations. They will normally, in a situation where they don't know someone, they will sit down in between you and the person.
Attaboy. Good boy, Elton.
It's been said that where a Rottweiler will jump on the guy who shoots you, the Newfoundland will take the bullet.
Good job. Good, good. Very nice.
There's a natural instinct in most of them to rescue, or people who are in trouble, they'll seek out and help.
Ready? Drop.
With some Newfoundlands, like Elton's big brother Rowdy, that natural instinct to help goes beyond the water.
Rowdy was the second dog that we trained to do water rescue work. Rowdy was a therapy dog, as all my Noofs have been. He had a whole nother life, which was at school. I was a teacher in Elizabethtown for 30 years in math. He went to school with me every single day for 10 years. I had a reading program where the students would come upstairs to my room, and they had a little alcove, and Rowdy would meet him in the alcove, and they would read him stories. We would go to the special needs classroom, and they had a program that their therapy agenda was designed to utilize his skills. And he did that for 10 years every single day, so it was pretty remarkable. At one juncture, because of the therapy dog stuff and the work that he did at school, we were approached by District Attorney Sprague, and she asked us if I would be willing to bring Rowdy to court when there were very difficult scenarios where there was a young person involved that had to give testimony. Elton is very much in that same kind of character, very, very empathetic, and I could see him in that role very easily.
And because of that empathetic personality, the plan is for Elton to follow in Rowdy's footsteps and become a therapy dog as well.
Even at this young age, he's already working on being a therapy dog, and he has a wonderful disposition. I have no doubt
really
that
does. Very soft.
He'll be very
Soft,
good.
loving dog.
At that
very
job.
good with older people, but also very good
Yeah,
with little
so,
babies.
Yeah.
Ready? Come. Good boy. There you go. Good job. Good.
Our objective, because he's done the first level quite well, we're hoping that he'll pass that, and if he does, wherever, we'll probably bump up and we'll try the water rescue dog, which would, it'd be unheard of. There. And that's what a training session looks like. He's very smart. He knows that there's treats around and he'll look for them. The priority is to have fun and do something with your dog. Practicing these different things, it kind of makes a bond and makes it that much stronger. All right, let's go, Elton. See?
A few weeks ago, Elton was in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, where he passed his first test to become a water dog, and then he returned to the kennel he was born at in Granville, New York, to take the next step of his certification to become a water rescue dog.
Okay. Yes.
Newfoundlands from across the Northeast arrived at Bears Camp Kennel for their opportunity to move up to the next level of certification.
Well, this was the water rescue dog test, which is the second level, and it's the major leagues for sure, if not even harder.
It's like come, hold, give.
For a young fellow, this is just the beginning experience. Elton, come.
I don't honestly know the oldest dog, but I'm sure the youngest dog here is Elton.
Elton is still just a baby. He's only 9 months old. And the fact that he's competing at this level, I think is wonderful. Ralph has done a wonderful job with him. It takes a lot to get a dog to this level this quickly.
Elton started off today with his test doing beautifully well.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
You may begin.
This way, Elton. This way. Good, Elton.
When it came time for Elton's turn in the water, he started out strong.
Atta boy. Right here, Elton. Right here. Good.
But then he struggled a little.
Go fetch. Come on, right here, Elton. No. Right here, fetch. Elton. It's okay, Elton. It's all right.
And had a bit of stage fright.
Going for the collar on the right. Are you ready?
We're ready.
You may begin.
Take.
Puppy dog, come help me right
Go
here.
save him.
Come
Elton,
help me,
no.
dog. Puppy dog, help me.
Elton, no. That was a good example of just how nervous he was. He didn't want anything to do with the water. He normally loves the water. He wanted to run up and get in his crate in his safe spot.
It's all the people, the surroundings, the environment, and everything going on around him.
That's just part of the maturing process, lack of focus and just maybe a little bit lack of confidence yet, because he is still such a baby and we're asking a bit of him. So, but he will have this title, no doubt, very soon.
For such a young dog, he did exceptionally well. It was very exciting to see him do so well.
While he wasn't able to pass the second level this year, the Holzhauers are proud of just how far Elton has come at such a young age.
I'm pleased. Obviously, we wanted to pass, but I'm very pleased. As a really young dog, everyone's pretty excited that he's at this level even. You kind of have to take it all with a grain of salt and remember that. So listen, he's still just a puppy. Newfoundlands tend to not even really fully mature until they're 2 years old. And with that maturity, just like with a person, that comes confidence. At the end, he jumped off the boat and swam with me, which when you really get down to it, forget the tests and the trials and all those kind of things. That shows a pretty good relationship that we have already.
Right here. Come. Yeah. Good job, Elton. Atta boy. Good. Let's go.
It's a wonderful hobby. It really draws you closer to your dog and your family. and it's a lot of fun. It really is. You guys did a good job.
Although Elton didn't pass the second level this time around, the Holzhauers are going to keep up his training and are confident that he'll reach the next level of his certification next summer. For Mountain Lake Journal, I'm Will Houle.